How's it going, guys? Tony here. And recently the NES Classic Edition got re-released. And guys, I've been covering everything and anything on the NES Classic Edition. And today I'm going to cover my top 5 wish list of games that I wish were on the NES Classic Edition. Let's check out my list. Thanks for watching. Alright guys, coming in at number 5 on my list, my wish list that I wish were on the NES Classic Edition. Blades of Steel coming in at number 5. I love Blades of Steel. It's a great 2-player game, a lot of arcade action, and guys, I love the fights. I love the sound effects. They're so cheesy, so 80s, and it's a ton of fun. I love playing 2-player. I love going into the tournament. It's a ton of fun, and getting to be the goalie. It's just so intuitive. It's so good for an NES sports game. So that's my number 5, Blades of Steel. Coming in at number 4 on my list is the Guardian Legend. So this is kind of a combination of 2 genres. So first off, you have an action-adventure style in the same vein as Blaster Master, and you can go and explore and go all over, and then also your character can transform into a ship, and it's like a shoot 'em up. So those two come together, and it's a lot of fun. The story is fun. I like the main character. It's a girl, and you'll have a ton of fun with this one. So that's my number 4. Coming in at number 3 on my list is Crystalis, or Crystalis, however you want to say it. And if you are a fan of Zelda 1, you are gonna love this game. This game doesn't get as much recognition as, say, Zelda, but it plays very, very similar to it. Over the top view. You go around with your sword, and you have different weapons, and basically kill the enemies on the screen, go through dungeons, and have a ton of fun. The story is great. The music, I love the music in this one. And you're going to like the sci-fi elements and the similarities to Zelda. So that's number 3 on my list. Coming in at number 2 on my list is Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. Now, this one should have been included. The rest of these titles probably wouldn't have a shot at making it on the NES Classic Edition based on licensing, but this is one that should have been on the system. Yeah, Castlevania 1, Castlevania 2, why not 3? I want to know why. 3 is pretty difficult, but I love the multiple characters, and you're going to enjoy that. You don't just have to play as Simon Belmont's ancestor in this one, but other characters too. And it's Castlevania. It's good old NES Castlevania. Yeah, it's hard, but it's fun. Okay guys, before I get to my number 1 choice, just a few honorable mentions. So honorable mention number 1, Little Samson. Such a great game, fun game. And it's one of those expensive / rare games. And usually when you have rare, expensive NES games, they're not fun. This is the exception. Ton of fun. Also, the Nintendo World Championship cart. That would have been cool to have on here to compete with my friends, my buddies, with Bubby. And also, Destiny of an Emperor. It's an RPG. Nobody talks about that game. I played it as a kid. Absolutely loved it. And I'm going to tell you, it would have been better than Final Fantasy. Okay, my number 1 choice, guys. North versus South. North versus South is an awesome strategy game. Okay, so you can play against a buddy, so there is multiplayer involved, but you either pick North or South and basically try to wipe each other out, take control of the United States. There is some strategy involved. You build up your money, and you can actually take over forts and trains and basically try to block your opponent in to where he can't take advantage of using money to build up his army. And the game mechanics are a ton of fun when you're in the actual battles. And when you're going through the forts/trains, that segment's cool too. It's a little clunky, but it's still a lot of fun. And that would just be a really cool inclusion on the NES Classic Edition, even though it wouldn't have had any shot at all of making it on there. Well guys, what are some games that you wish were on the NES Classic Edition? And are you happy with the 30 game set that's on there now? Also guys, if you subscribe to me by Friday, midnight, you all will have a chance to be entered into a drawing for, I'm actually giving away 2 of these things, a drawing for an NES Classic Edition. All you have to do is subscribe. That's it. That's it, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. This month has been a ton of fun, and just sharing all this NES Classic stuff. Thank you for watching, guys.